All right, so this is the Bear Legit compound bow, 30-inch draw length, 70-pound maximum. It's actually tuned to 61 pounds right now because I'm not Cameron Haynes and I could care less about shooting something that heavy. I want to enjoy hunting, not hate it. Okay, so 70 pounds, full length, outlaw arrow, 125 insert, standard Knox. Down there is a big buck shooter target decoy from Academy. My wife bought that for me for Christmas. So we set it up this morning and we ran a couple arrows through it. And so far there's 3 sitting in it. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna shoot 4 more arrows into that target, and then we're gonna go up to the target and do a review of the target and how it handles it. Because if you look back there, you see you got big buck, then you got the block target, and then you got the bag target behind it. So we've been through quite a few targets. So what we're trying to do is find something that'll stop crossbows and compound archery arrows. So far, not that impressed, but we're gonna run these 4 more bolts through it and see how it holds up. Alright, so I sent 7 arrows down here. 1 was at 20, the rest were at 30. Bow set at 61 pounds, okay? Please don't judge my accuracy. I've had that bow for about 4 months, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Definitely dead with this one here. This one right here is definitely dead. Do you see? This target actually claims that it stops crossbow bolts, broadheads of any size, shape, or fashion. So even like a fixed blade or mechanical, it's supposed to stop it. And my ideal of stopping is not penetrating all the way through the target, because at that point in time you get these holes that are just consistently weak spots. You got the whole thing. For instance, this one right here takes mechanicals, and if you look at it, you see where we've done 8 it up, right? If you look at the back side of it, you can see where it's blowing holes through it. When I shoot that with one of these arrows, it blows clean through the center hole. If I get a 10 ring or 12 ring, whatever you want to call it, a perfect bullseye on the center thing, it'll go clean through it into the bag target behind it. It does hold them fairly well. Two of those arrows, that thing ain't walking away from it. It is tough getting it back out, but it does not stop them like we thought it would. So when most people hear about these tough inserts that they're supposed to have, see, this is an insert, comes in and out, you can replace it. See, most people are thinking it's going to stop inside there and not penetrate through the backside, but it does not do that. Other than that, I mean, it handles the arrows, I guess. But we're going to tear that block all to hell and back when we start testing it with field tips.
Rudolph.
Adidas trail runners right here, son. You got quality grip on the bottom. Know what I'm saying? You can, they're made for hiking. Stylish. They're brown, which means it looks like I actually do work for a living, because I do. All right, so as far as the Bear Archery Trophy Ridge outfitted, legit, I think this is a great bow for anybody who don't want to spend an arm and a leg. Because around here we hunt with the bare necessities, and Hoyt doesn't understand that. They cost too much, and I ain't paying that much to kill a deer. So I give the bow a 10 out of 10. The release is a 12 out of 10. The quiver is a little stiff, actually, to be honest with you. It really holds these arrows in. You got to really fight the arrow out to get it out the quiver. So if using a deer stand or something like that, it would behoove you to go ahead and have an arrow just knocked hanging with your bow, to maybe not pass up the opportunity or get caught, get busted taking a shot. Now, Bear Archery does come, the Trophy Ridge quiver and sight comes with this little thing. If you can see it, you push it in, rotate it down, lock it, and your quiver's locked to your bow. I have noticed when shooting with the quiver hanging on the side, because you got the weight hanging off the side, it throws your shot off. Throws my shot off, which my shot ain't that great, but it does throw the shot off. And that's one thing, one negative. The outlaw arrows are pumping out. I think that due to the signs at the target, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have plenty of penetration. And everybody's like, you don't know what the bone's gonna do. And no, we don't. But if you're blowing through a target, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna blow right through the deer too, if you're armed with the right setup. So, and those are 125 grain Stinger broadheads. Don't know the weight of these, but these are the party colored Luminox. So when you shoot the arrow, you can recover it sometimes, not every time. The entire bow setup is perfect. Love it. That target, however, I don't see the block target on the ground is, I think, $100. The buck target was bought as a Christmas gift, so I don't know the value of the target. But if it's anywhere near $100, you're losing your money, because it's going to tear up. You're going to have to buy inserts, and it doesn't really stop it. We haven't tested it with a crossbow yet. That's coming up in a different video eventually. We'll shoot that thing with a crossbow and see if we can get it to blow apart, and then take it back to Academy and get our money back. So the target, I give a 6 out of 10. What do you think, higher?
Lower. Maybe a 5.
Maybe a 5? A 4? Jesus Christ, she's real critical. Well, I say 6, Izzy says 10.
What?
I meant Izzy says 4. But, alrighty. That's it.
Like and subscribe. Woo-woo.